Hey, you dabbled in a downhill race, didn't you?
Oh man.
Talk to me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I was not prepared for this. So I went up to the US Open because US Open is at Killington, which is like 3 hours from me. Killington's super sick mountain, honestly. Um, and I went up there with just like a jumpy downhill bike, the same downhill bike I rode at Darkfest. Um, and I
Same
was like, I'm
stiff
just gonna go check
suspension.
out this. Yes, bro. Yes,
You
bro.
should have phoned me. You should have texted
Bro.
me, man. I could have helped you there.
Bro, so I get there because I just wanted to ride whip off, and I was like, maybe I'll like check out the DH course. And then they were like, we need to put a number plate on you if you are gonna ride the DH course, like for GoPro clips, for anything. And then I'm like, like if I'm gonna be GoPro on this course, I'm gonna have a number plate on. Like, I might as well just go all in, do qualifying, do the race, everything. Um, so then that's what I did. I didn't get any practice the day before the race, only race day, or qualifying day. I woke up, got the number plate on, went up for practice. I was with David Lieb, who's like done some racing in his time, but he's also mostly a slopestyle guy. Um, and yes, like you said, my bike has Dark Fest suspension on it, fully stiff with like a absurd coil in the back. So stiff in the front. My first practice lap, I had 40 psi. Um, and then I was like bouncing around the course like a madman. Uh, like couldn't barely handle it, and like the laps were taking ages, so I was getting super tired on these laps as well. Like a top to bottom was killer. Um, And yeah, like I guess that course is pretty physically demanding from what the racers were saying, that US Open course. Like it's not the steepest course, so it's really hard to keep momentum. Um, and then David Lieb and I ended up setting up this bet where going off qualifying times, then we would set up a wager, and then I would have to uh beat him by like, or I would have to lose to him, but only by like a certain amount of seconds, and then I even lost that. But bro, I was like suffering out there, struggling, trying to find the lines. Um, yeah, it was a big struggle, bro. What do you
Were
think? You saw the
you?
GoPro clips? What do you think,
No,
bro?
I didn't. I don't judge. I think it's cool that you go and check it out. But it's. Are you? I mean, it sounds like you might have. Okay, you didn't have the setup, but what about watching the big boys ride? Like, do you have a newfound respect now that you've like been on the same course and then you see their time? You're like, okay, these guys are hooking.
um, no, I've always had such respect for the DH racers, and the thing that even inspired me to even think about this was I was in Leger this year at the World Cup. I was doing some social media work with Whoop. Whoop is like sponsoring the World Tour for the
Yeah,
first
yeah, I
time
saw
this
that.
year,
That's
and they have
sick.
the
Yeah.
live broadcast. Whoop is a Boston-based company, amazing product. So I was stoked to be with them at their first ever mountain bike event at the World Cup in Leger. And then that race ended up being absolutely insane. Like we had a French champion for the women, with a sick race for the women, and then Benoit wins it as the last rider down for the men, and then there's a full-on riot, and everyone's shooting fireworks and smoke bombs. Um, and it was just like one of the most electrifying finishes I've ever seen at any sporting event. And I'm like a big
Yes.
sports fan, like Boston, especially the city where I live here, is very heavily fueled on all their sports teams. So I can really appreciate like a good sports atmosphere, patriotic atmosphere. So then when I was there, like in amidst this Leger riot, I was like, this sport has just created this electrifying atmosphere that I cannot even believe. Like, this is so amazing. So I was like, I want to learn more about the sport. I want to learn more about what makes everyone the best of the best. Like, all about the line choice, all about the strategies going into the race. So then I was like, with U.S. Open, um, I just decided, I'm just gonna dive in and try to learn hands on, and it was funny just like sitting on the chairlift studying these GoPro clips, like, fuck, why did I go down there? Like, I gotta stay up. And then next lap, like, you can hear yourself talking, like, stay up, stay up. I don't know, just a very different challenge for me. And I was slow and shitty and had the wrong setup and everything. But that like learning experience um, was just awesome because yeah, like I respect that sport so much, and it's just cool to learn like what goes into it and be able to experience that. So yeah,
Dude,
hopefully I do some more of that. I don't know,
that's
it's tough.
sick. I think we should pitch a video. I'll come DH coach you, and we
Please,
get you
bro.
in a race, dude, with the bike set up, the lines. I'll ride with you. We'll get you up to pace.
Bro, I need that. I need to try riding clipped in. I've never even
Did you ride
attempted to
clipped
ride
in?
clipped
I
in.
missed that. You rode clipped
No,
in? Oh, you
no,
want to
no,
ride
no, no, no,
clipped
no,
in?
no. No, I'm saying I think it's a decent idea to at least try.
Dude, we got to do this. We're gonna pitch a video. We'll take that
Hell
offline,
yeah.
and we get you clipped in as well for the first time ever. You don't have to.
Yeah, everything.
I mean, this is a
Okay.
a topic I do think if you can get comfortable. I factually have seen that it's faster, minus your Sam Hill and a few riders, but there's some the late Stevie Smith moved to clips, won a title. Josh Bryson moved to clips, won a title. I mean, it's just the proof's in the pudding mostly with the way the courses have gone. So
Totally.
we want to get you down the hill as fast as humanly possible. You might have to sacrifice and learn clips. There's a few things I can expedite your training. I don't know if I want to get coached by you because then I got to go upside down again or do something weird. So it'll just be like a
Bro,
one.
you can get
It'll be
some
like a
flips
one
going
way
easy.
thing. No, it's a one way into an airbag.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
I'm old now,
Okay,
man.
okay.
We'll do some riding at Darkfest, and maybe we'll sneak off to the
Yeah.
to the DH track.